Business editor Richard Southern is here now. And Richard, with interest rates climbing, many homeowners have been turning to riskier sources to borrow money, and that could spell trouble.
Sure could, Erica. Good to see you. It's private mortgages that are on the rise quite dramatically, both here in Ontario and Canada-wide. Of course, mortgage rates have gone straight up over the past year, and that's made mortgages harder to get for a lot of people from the traditional banks, and so they're looking elsewhere. We're finding out here that just in Ontario, private mortgages surged 72% from 2019 to 2021. And that means more than 10% of new mortgages were private. And that number likely continued to surge in 2022 after, of course, the Bank of Canada hiked interest rates, making those mortgages harder to come by from banks. The private lenders, they don't subject mortgage buyers to stress tests, whereas the banks have to. The banks have to make sure buyers can afford a mortgage a mortgage rate that's 2% above the current rate. You don't have to do that with the private lenders. And so the concern is, as mortgages become more expensive, that this could trigger a wave of defaults. Just one other thing to worry about, Erica, in that tricky housing market right now.
Goodness, and you just talked about rising mortgage costs. That's one of the many reasons why Canadians are seeing their savings shrink, Richard.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, a big survey in today about just how concerned we are about our personal finances and indeed about the economic situation on a whole. We're getting much more pessimistic, according to the Canadian Maru Household Outlook Index that came in today. It found, Erica, that 66% of Canadians believe the state of the Canadian economy is on the wrong track. Fewer Canadians believe they have enough savings on hand for the future. Only half of people think they have enough savings in the bank. And just 62% of us believe we have enough money to cover an unexpected expense that may arise, even if it's just a few $100. Only 31% believe now is the best time to invest in the financial markets. Of course, households coping with high inflation costs and increases to the Bank of Canada lending rate. Erica, the Bank of Canada is scheduled to make an interest rate decision tomorrow morning. Belief right now is that we're not going to see a hike or a cut. We'll certainly update you on that tomorrow.
All right, and switching gears a bit, some very popular chocolates are going plant-based, but that's not the only difference snackaholics will notice.
It's true. I'm thinking of my brother Mike, who's a vegan and who has to shy away from some of the chocolates you and I might enjoy, Erica. Hershey's today announced the vegan version of its peanut butter cups that are so popular. They're going to go on sale later this month. And the chocolates are made from oats instead of milk. Of course, milk, not something you can have if you're a vegan. Hershey said customers want more choice. They're looking for healthier products, and that's why they're doing this. Nestle has sold a vegan version of its Kit Kat in Europe, but this sort of plant-based chocolate's been kind of hard to find in North America until now. Hershey said the plant-based Reese's will cost a little bit more. They're not exactly saying how much. It's up to the retailer. Some retailers, though, selling the bar for $1 or $2 more, and it has about the same calorie count as the regular version with milk, Erica.
I think chocolate in and of itself is vegan. It's just when you add the milk part of it that makes it not. So I'd give it a shot.
Correct. Nobody wants the good chocolate that tastes a bit bitter. You like all the good stuff in it.
I like the dark chocolate now.